Hey guys, I haven't done this in a while. I'm back. Hi. It's been like a year off, but I'm ready to sit down, have some fun with you guys. Oh, already dropping things, breaking things. It's fine. Um, what's up? I'm back. Hi. Let's sit down and do a video. How do I do this? I forgot. I'm gonna start with primer because primer's good. I don't really know what I'm thinking about doing today. I'm just gonna sit down and do it. I've been running errands and I'm gonna continue to run errands after this video, so I'm gonna look a little crazy in my workout outfit, you know, running errands and a full face of makeup with dirty hair that I need to wash. Wow, hi. Okay. But it's fine. Right now for primer, I'm using the Illuminator from Estee Lauder. Sometimes I use primer, sometimes I don't. I need a little bit more. It's just kind of what mood I'm in, to be honest. I mean, do I use primer every day? Absolutely not, but I've been really into like a glowy look lately, and my skin is like, it's freaking out like every other day, so it's fine. Some days it's like awesome, and then some days I'm like, what the heck is your problem? Why are you doing this to me? So it really just depends, and today's a good skin day, so I'm gonna try to go lighter on foundation, as in coverage. So when I go lighter on coverage, I like to go for a little bit more of that, like, oh, I just woke up like this look, skin wise, even though I didn't. I'm gonna go ahead and just do my brows real fast. Probably should have already done this. Y'all don't want to see this. Maybe do, I don't know. Sometimes I use a pencil and then sometimes I use powder. Today, on a fast day, I'm just going to use pencil. I'm just going to do my little brow highlight, whatever you want to call it. I always use the RCMA. I have used concealer, or like, you know, regular concealer. This is technically foundation slash concealer. I have used that, you know, in replace of, like, if I'm going on trips, I don't pack everything that, you know, or my makeup bag would be just stupid huge. But I really like this. I've used Shape Tape, I've used the Double Wear, I've used NARS, I've used what's it called, Makeup Revolution, and I just feel like none of them really do it how I want it. And I will tell you what, I love the MAC Paint Pot. I went on a couple trips recently, and I think it was to Chicago, that I didn't bring my paint pot, and I was just like, oh, I'm just trying to save room, I'll just do it with concealer. It was not as good at, I can't talk today. The blend was not as good, and it was very noticeable for me while I was doing my makeup. Other people, they were like, oh, your eyeshadow looks pretty. I'm like, it's not the same. I can tell a difference when I'm doing it, how it applies. It's fine. I don't know what that was. Oh, that was my mascara. Okay. So I really like it. So if you need another primer and you're like running out, or if you're just not happy with what you're doing now, I'd really suggest getting the paint pot, because it is just so nice and it will literally last you forever. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm just gonna take a little powder and set my eyes. Just a little light dusting. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I've really gotten into just whatever I feel like routine, which is, I think, really good because it allows me to like experiment a little bit more. I feel like if you just continue to always do the same thing, like, you don't know if something else works better. But yeah. I just dropped something again, and I'm just gonna pretend like it didn't happen. So today in the last 2 minutes, decided that I'm gonna use some color, because the other day I did it and I was just like really feeling it. So I'm really into the combination of orange and teal right now, or orange and turquoise. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna going to go into my little handy dandy, not this one, my handy dandy Z palette, and I'm just going to take, even though I already set my lid, I'm just going to go in, this is a tad darker, so I'm going to go in with just like a cream shade, another cream shade, well the same cream shade, other eye, and then this is a Makeup Forever shadow, and I'm just going to go right in and just really put color on. Give me life. Put color all in my crease. Same thing. I'm kind of hurrying right now, but this really isn't a hard look to achieve. It's just like taking the time to actually do it. You feel me? And then I'm gonna go into, it's called Fawn from Anastasia. 3 years later, still can't pronounce her name. And I'm just gonna deepen up that outer corner a little bit. I want color, I want it defined, but I don't want it to be too harsh because we are going to be playing with color and 2 different colors. So I don't want it to be too annoying, but literally just like a little pop. I don't know what that was, sorry. Now I'm going to go into like a little fine brush like this. And I'm going to go into like, it's a white highlighty gold shade, and I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. I promise color will come into play. Okay, cool. We done. And I'm gonna line my, where did it go? It was the thing that I just dropped. Okay. Oh good, everything fell out. I'm just gonna line my top lid with a little espresso. This is a double wear liner from Estee Lauder. It's literally, for me on a regular basis, I either wear this or Teddy from MAC. It's one of the two all the time. I just really like dark brown liners. I think that it's, you know, enough definition without being too harsh, especially on a day-to-day basis. Love you! Mwah! My brother just left. Okay, now that is done. I'm gonna put on my face, if I can get this darkened. Okay, for foundation, I don't know if anybody follows me on Instagram, but I like bought these in a, these are the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I bought these in like a, ooh, they're only $8, like let me buy them. Even though I don't really need them, I was just like making an excuse for them in my head. This is way too dark, this is way too light. I bought it for my kit, even though I haven't used it on anybody yet. I like them, but I'm just like, well, I have to play around with them on me first to see, you know, how they work. They're really nice, not super long lasting, which I'm so used to with the double wear. If you've watched my videos or followed me at all, I've been wearing the double wear since I was like 18. I love the double wear. I love to experiment, but I just feel like the double wear works best for my skin, works best on clients, long lasting. It's just awesome. But you know, I'm not above trying other things. And so this was one of those foundations I was like, well, that is way too dark. Whew, okay, well, it's fine. LOL. I lost my train of thought. I'm not above it, but I just wanted to try this foundation because I've had so many people rave about it. And so, it's nice. Is my, you know, new go-to? Absolutely not, but it's fine. Wow, you can't see on camera, but like in real life, way too dark. We're just gonna, if you ever do that, like if you're one of those people that are like, no, I'm not buying a new foundation until this one's out, we'll fix it with concealer. Just fix it with concealer, fix it with powder. It is doable. And usually I have self-tan on. I feel so pale right now. Even though I know I'm not that pale, but I'm pale for myself. Holy Toledo, this is way too dark. I always blend it down my neck anyway, but today we're definitely gonna have to. I think it probably helps because this isn't like a super full coverage foundation, so it's fine. I'm telling myself it's fine. We're gonna have to lighten the crap out of this. Today, we're going over what not to do. How not to do your makeup. Joke's on you. Honestly, on camera, it doesn't even look that bad. Brings me to a topic. Okay, so, you know, there's some people out there that look like amazing on Instagram or in pictures, period. But then in person, their makeup is like, what? This is why. Because cameras and lighting and filters and stuff like that, but just cameras in general, literally trick the eye into thinking that something is one way when it's really not. Like right now on camera, like it actually doesn't look that bad. In person, I look like a Oompa Loompa, but we're gonna fix it. But it's like, I know we all have those people where you're like, wow, they're so beautiful in pictures, and then in person I saw them, I was like, I'm confused. And it's not even because of Facetune, it's literally just because good editing, I don't know. Like makeup editing, the lighting, their makeup, and their spray tans. I know we all have those people, don't lie. So when I'm like blending my foundation, I'm like, okay, I think it's pretty good, like I think it's all blended in, like looks nice, like I'm gonna do my little check. And I literally do this and I'm like, oh no, there's still a line there. Keep blending. And just really buff it in. So you gotta look ugly before you look cute, you know? Just kidding. Well, kinda, no, not really, but. Alright. I also got a Becca concealer. Not a huge fan, it's okay. Would I buy it again, even for $8? No. But there are some little spots on my face that I am going to go in with and just pop this on for a little more coverage. You can't see it on camera, but yeah, I'm freaking out. It's fine. I'm going to go in with a baby little tiny bit of Shape Tape. And then, I literally just said I would never use this, but the Shape Tape is just a tad bit too light for me right now. Lighter than what I would want, so I'm just going to take that and mix it in. Been super into blending in my concealer with my fingers lately. Don't know why, don't even know what started it, but I have been. I feel like it, I don't know, just does a pretty job. Or you could use a brush or a sponge. Whatever you like. So I hate myself. My friends will, well, if anybody actually watches this, will laugh because I always say, whatever you like, I do for you. So whatever you like, do it for yourself. If you want to blend out with your fingers, go for it. I just had the realization, like, in that split second, that I'm sitting here in my basement, talking to myself, talking to a camera, and these are the things that I think about. Okay, and I'm just going to take that extra, or a brush, and swoop that extra product away. So now that I darkened that up with that other concealer, now I'm like, okay, wait, I actually want some brightness back. So I'm going to take this yellow color corrector and just put a little bit right there. I'm actually going to go on my nose with that too. And a little bit under here. I love a good color corrector. It just helps brighten, fix your mistakes. It's especially on the nose. That just gives a quick highlighted look without being too heavy. It's like, I don't know, sometimes Shape Tape can get a little too much, but this color corrector is a little bit lighter. Ooh, and that is brightening. Hello. I'm gonna put it right here too. I look like I'm finger painting right now, but it's fine. And my foundation's already looking so much lighter. Hallelujah. Praise. Up. Okay. Yay! What do I do now? I'm gonna take a little powder. Oh. That was a weird sound. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Mercier powder and put a little underneath my eyes. It's an under eye brightening powder. Still have yet to try the like coveted cult favorite, what's it called? See, I don't even know the name of it. Translucent powder. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Every time, I go through phases of using this, like sometimes I use the Perfect Phase or just the Derma Blend or, I don't know, other powders. And then I come back to using this and I'm like, oh, why do I ever stop? It's so pretty. Okay. Also, I don't really know how I left my last video, but I've been really into not setting my whole face like a ton with powders. I mean, if I need to for like longevity, I will, but I've been trying to like avoid over powdering, especially my forehead. My forehead gets so, I don't know what that was, liny. I'm gonna go in with light to medium powder foundation and just dusting that. I feel like I used to like bake everything and just like pack on the powder, where this is like super light, or I'm being super light with it, so where I still feel like glowy dewy. I just got a LinkedIn notification. Does anybody else just hate LinkedIn? I really do. I feel like it is just another form of like, and I don't even mean to say it like this, but like just another way of people like, hey, I'd love to connect. I'm like, I'm a makeup artist and you are in like engineering. What? Why do I want to connect with you? And why do you want to connect with me? I promise you, you don't want me doing any of your engineering. Anyway, anybody else hate LinkedIn? I do. I'm going with a little Hula, literally same brush that wow. I'll rotate that for you guys. Same brush that I was baking with under my eyes earlier, setting the rest of my face with. And normally I wouldn't go in just with the Hula powder, but because I did my foundation way too dark and it was a little like warmer toned, I'm just going in with the cool tone bronzer today. Again, usually I always layer it up, but I'm not trying to look like a Oompa Loompa, so I'm just gonna stick with my cool tone. Okay, now we're done with that, and I'm gonna go into, I got both of these, the Becca palettes, Becca, Chloe, whatever. I just thought they were pretty and they were on sale. I got both of them because they're so pretty, and again, for my kit. I say for my kit, and then have I used it on anybody yet? No, actually no, I take that back, I have. I bought it for my kit. I'm going in with this really pretty orange blush, and if I was, you know, needed more color, I love that bronzer, it's really pretty, especially for like a warm color, but don't need any more today. And since we're about to take this and put it on my eyes, I'm gonna first shot it to my cheeks to tie in the look, make it nice and monochromatic. And I've been really into like bringing the blush up the cheek lately, where usually I would just like brush it here, but now I'm like, 80s, let's go. I'm gonna pop in a little bit of the pink. I'm going with that highlighter. So pretty. Don't really know how this is supposed to be the darker palette of the two, because I'm like, I'm pretty pale and I'm using this as a highlight, but, and a blush and bronzer. Okay. Just gonna go right up my nose. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into a little fluffy brush, 224 MAC, and I'm just gonna get some nice orange on my brush if I can get some off, and I'm gonna pop a little bit of that in my crease just to bring some warmth. You can really see it slightly different, you know, a little, not, well, yeah, you know what I mean, it adds a little bit. And then same here, just right in the crease. Then the fun part. If I can find a clean brush. Going in, this is literally just an e.l.f. brush. I'm going right in the inner corner. Woo! That's so freaking pretty, holy cow. And I'm usually not for color. You know that. I can only, you know, do so much. But it's just, I don't know, maybe it's because the orange and it goes with the blush. It's just so stinking pretty. Oh! And if you're not a huge, like, this person, totally skip out, or you can mix it in with a little bit of the highlight. It's really pretty too. I've done that before when I was first trying it and I was really scared. But, you know, it's not as crazy as it, well, maybe it is, I don't know. Now I'm gonna go into, I feel like I never finish a full sentence. I'm like, I'm going into this, but I'm thinking of something else, and I'm like, oh, I never finished that sentence, but I'm going into, just stay with me. I'm going into this Estee Lauder Double Wear eye pencil, and it's in teal. And I'm just gonna go right under there. And you could like do one or the other, but I think both together is just really fun. Especially for summertime. Whew. I've also done this before where I did this blue, but then I put that Makeup Forever teal, like darker blue on top, so it kind of like took the neon like brightness out of this and just made it more dark and smoky, and it was so pretty. So cool! And if you wanted to like really go crazy, you could do blue all the way around, but I just feel like I need some sense of normal in there. Not normal, but you know, just like neutral, boring color. If I could ever get this thing in there, like, so I have one of those, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. I have one of these, and I freaking love it. It holds 72 pencils. Bet your bottom dollar that it's all filled up. And I have more over here that won't fit, but I refuse to buy two because I don't need two. I do, but I don't. Look at that mascara that dropped an hour ago. The Monster Big from Lancome. I'm just gonna go in. Okay, now I go on lashes because I have to. I don't know. I just need help. So, see, it's trying to already crease in my lines there. Again, not horrible, very natural, like pretty looking, but I don't know. Okay, I'm going in with Bronzel from Lancome. Bare Instinct from Estee Lauder. Oh. And then Discreet Nude, also from Estee Lauder. So pretty. Okay, cool. This is the finished look. I'm gonna get it out. And I love this look. I've worn this look a few different times and I just feel like it's fun outside of my comfort zone. Super, super easy, quick little color in the crease, a couple little, you know, build up colors, and then inner corner, which you could totally mix up with different color combinations. Lime green and hot pink would be really super pretty. Yellow and any color, I don't know, you could just really mix it up, but I just really like these two together. So okay, I'm done talking. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be back hopefully more often. I'm really sorry, I've just been MIA. I say it every time, so you know, might as well keep the tradition alive. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.